Good afternoon. Is everyone able to hear me, and can you see our screen okay? You should see the Maximize Your Holiday Sales Season title screen for the email marketing campaign. Did everyone see that? Okay. Well, we just wanted to start by thanking you all so much for joining us today. We really appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedules to be with us here for our email marketing webinar. We're really excited. We will have a kind of Q&A section toward the end where you can ask any general questions that you have. If there's anything immediate, you can go ahead and ask that. You'll have the chat box here, and you'll be able to enter your question there and send it to us, and we can respond to it if it's an immediate question. But if there's anything that can wait till the end, we will have a Q&A section just for that. We also wanted to ask that you do stay until the end. We're going to have an exclusive offer for all of those viewers that were live today and stay till the end of the webinar. So we hope that you join us until the end. We'll go ahead and start by just letting you know I'm Christina. I'm one of your heroes here at UnitWise. And a little bit of history about UnitWise. It launched in 2009. The wife of one of our founders was a director, and she was looking for a better way to manage her business. She was unable to find a business management program that really suited her needs. So her husband saw it as a great opportunity to start UnitWise. Our founders got together and they created it. They used a lot of director feedback so that they'd be able to tailor it specifically for directors, NSDs, consultants, and that's how UnitWise came to be. It's kind of a cool little story. We do want to mention that it is available on your mobile device, so you can access it from anywhere. When you're going to holiday parties or any new events that are coming up soon, there's going to be a lot of them around the holidays. You can take it with you. So anywhere you need to take your business, UnitWise can be right there. It's a really nice feature. The next thing we wanted to mention is just what would a successful holiday sales season mean to you? Is that going to mean just a sense of achievement and accomplishment? Is it going to mean that it's just going to be a happy sales season and a happy holiday season? Is it going to give you that sense of accomplishment or that step towards the pink Cadillac? Is it going to give you an opportunity for a better future, or are you going to be able to take that vacation that you've been looking forward to? If any of you wanted to comment what it would mean to you in that little chat box, we would love to hear what it would mean to you. But we're going to go ahead and move over to our UnitWise account. Here we have your dashboard. For any of you that may not be using UnitWise currently, this is what it looks like when you sign in. We are going to start out by going to your resource library and image library. Even though this is about email marketing, we wanted to mention this feature because one of the most important things you can do before you start your email marketing is getting your image library set up. You want to have any image products. If you want to show off any of the new Mary Kay Fall products or the time-wise activating squares or any of that stuff to your customers, the easiest way to do that is to go ahead and upload it into your image library so that you can add it to your email template. You can also use your favorite graphic design tool to create any images that you may want to add to your template. And it's really simple to do that. You would just go to Upload Image, and you can single upload by adding the name and the category and choosing your file. That's really all there is to it. You do have a multiple upload feature as well, which is really nice. Again, you would pick that category that you want those images to go in. Both of those do offer an overwrite files option. If you needed to overwrite any that already existed, that is an option. But you would just choose your file, and once you're in there, you click Control, select all the files that you want to upload, and upload them. It's really that easy. But we'll go ahead and get over to marketing. We're going to go to email templates first. Now I know it's September. It's really, still kind of the beginning of September, and it seems like we've got all this time before the holidays start. But this is the time to start your email marketing and to really start reaching out to people, because if you don't, they're going to start their shopping and you're going to miss that opportunity to have the sales and to be a part of those holiday offers that people are buying into. You're going to miss that money and that opportunity. So we want to really get started doing that marketing now. For email templates, you can go to create email template and create one from scratch. You would just enter the name, the subject, the category, so on and so forth. It's really pretty easy, and you would go down here and have your actual email in this section. But for the purpose of this webinar, we do have a pre-made one. We're going to go back to email templates, and on the left here we have our template categories. We're going to go to holiday, and we're going to go to season greetings. Now here you can see we've got our cute template all laid out, and we're going to show you how we did that. We have our template name. Now we chose season greetings. You can have it be whatever you want. It could be your September holiday sales. It could be anything that's really going to be specific to your business and what you're trying to achieve for the holidays. Same thing with subject. You can name it, you know, September email number 1, or anything that's really going to be specific to what your needs are going to be for the holidays. The category is an important field just because you want to be able to know where to find that template later. We'll come back to the attachment feature, and we will come back to the merge field feature in a moment. The first thing we wanted to really show you is what we started out with, which is the table option. It's just that little box right there with all the tiny boxes inside of it. And that is how we got the layout of our email template. We chose 5 rows for the purpose of this template. So you can just go in and choose however many you wanted for what you're going to enter in that template. And if you choose 1 column, it's going to give you that nice, even layout. Multiple columns is an option if you'd like that, but we just chose 1. The border, if you don't want your customers or your unit to see that border, you can go ahead and choose 0, and it'll make that invisible when you send that out. Now, since we've already uploaded that into our email template, we're going to go ahead and click the X and just click OK there so we don't add another one. Here you can see we have this cute holiday festive banner image at the top, and we're going to go ahead and click on that to highlight it, and we're just going to delete that. And here you can see our empty row. To add that image back, you'll go to the image box, browse server. We're going to scroll down, and that image is located in our holiday category. So we're going to go over to our Season of Giving banner. Now, it's very important when you add any images that you get the properties right. We got this one to 1,000 just by playing with it. We figured out that 1,000 made the image pop up really well, and the height automatically adjusted to 333, so that works perfectly. You just click OK, and now you have this wonderful festive banner to welcome your customers when they receive that email. The next really cool feature we wanted to show is the merge field option. So we're going to go ahead and scroll down. We're going to pick contact. You can pick contact or user, but the user would be you. So we want to address this email to the recipients, to your customers, or if you wanted to send one to your unit, that's also an option. And for field name, a lot of our ladies like to choose first name. It just keeps things more casual and personal, but you do have the option of last name or email address. And you can see this code has been generated here. You would just click on this and look at that. It generated that code right into your email. Now, it's very important that that cursor is in the right place. If it's in between a word, that code is going to generate between that word. But we've got it nice and at the top there, so we're just going to type hi, and we'll have a fun exclamation point at the end there. And now, whenever we send that email out, it's going to be addressed to the recipient. So if you sent it to Susan, Susan's going to see, hi, Susan, or Amber's going to see, hi, Amber. And it's going to feel more personalized. Everybody likes to feel special, especially around the holidays when things are crazy and everything's busy. It's just going to make it seem like you took the time out of your day to really personalize that email for your users. Now you can see we've got just a cute text in there. Here we've added a time-wise image, and we've played around with fonts and bolding different words. We have some colored words here you just highlight and choose the color. You can choose just about any color you could think of, but it just really helps things stand out in your email. You can see the 25% off is italicized, and it's a different font. If we scroll down, you can see we have some bold words here, and we've changed the color again. We do have another product image, but you can enter any product images that you want, anything that you wanted to make on sale or wanted to promote in that email, you could enter in. The next thing we wanted to mention was we have these cute images we created down here, and it's not easy to see on the screen, but these three are linked. You can tell because this unlinked button is an option. And we're going to show you how we did that with this one. You can see there's no link because this unlinked box is not an option. And we're going to do that by clicking link. It'll open this box up. And for this, we have our UnitWise website. You could, of course, use your UnitWise website and copy the URL and paste it in there. And then click OK. And now that image is linked. So whenever your customers open up this beautiful email that you sent them, and they're looking for all these great deals, and they want to go shop, they don't have to go into another window or go find your website. They can click right from your email and go right to your website to begin shopping. So that's a really exciting feature that didn't take very long to implement. One of the last things I wanted to show you with the email template is how you can add an attachment. You just click Choose File, and we created an invitation. We're just going to click Open. You can attach anything you'd like. It's, as you can see, very simple, and you can see you're invited. So the little title pops up there. Now, it's not going to be visible on your actual email from this side of things, but your customers will see it when they receive the email, so don't worry about that. We're going to go ahead and show you a little preview of what your email is going to look like, and as you can see, it's very nice and neat. Different things stand out really, really well, and you don't have those border lines since we made that 0. Go ahead and close that out and go back over to UnitWise. Now that you've made this wonderful email template, you can go down, and we're going to update ours. You would be saving yours if you were creating one from scratch. But now that we've made it, we need to go over to email marketing. To start your email marketing, you just click Create Email Marketing, and here you can name your campaign. You can name it, September sales, or September sales. You can name it whatever you would like to make sure that you can reference that in the future. It will have your name here as the person sending out the email. And for the template, you can write it now, but since we have that ready-made one, we're going to choose ready-made. And you can see all of these pluses popped up. So if you chose ready-made and you don't have a category or you don't have a template, you do have the option of picking that and then going in and creating them from there. But since we already have ours, we're going to click the category drop-down, and ours is located in holiday. And then we're going to click the template drop-down, and you can see it generated all the emails in that category. So we're going to pick Season Greetings. The next thing on this option is going to be the date and time. And the date and time are going to be important for if you chose to schedule the email. You have the option of scheduling, sending it now, or saving it for later. Of course, you can cancel it. But if you're going to schedule that email, it's a great feature. You can schedule all of your emails for a month if you wanted to and you had a good layout of what you wanted to do. It's September, things are going to get crazy, you're going to be going through events, and you're going to have holiday things. Before you know it, the kids are going to be out of school. It's just going to be really, really busy. So if you pick a day or maybe a day a month and you schedule all your emails, this is a great feature. For example, say that you want to go down to December and you want to pick December 23rd at, we'll say 3 p.m. You could make that one your last-minute gift ideas email, because there's always somebody that forgot to buy for someone or they just haven't had time to do their shopping, and you want to make sure that you're the person that is reaching out to them at that time. You could really go ahead and schedule that email for December, not have to worry about it, 2 days before things get super crazy, and it's already ready to go. The next really important thing is going to be who your email is going to. If you wanted it to go to a couple of people, you do have the option of checking the box to send emails to individuals. So you just check right there and type in those email addresses separated by a comma, and it would just go to whoever you entered there. Or you can use the contact group feature, which is a great feature. You would just scroll down and pick which group you wanted to send to. You can see we do have quite a few in here, anniversaries, birthdays, that kind of thing, but you can choose your active customers, Whoever you have a contact group set up for that you may want to send this to. If you notice that you had people that bought around the holidays that didn't buy this year, but they bought last year, you could create a contact group for them and reach out to them. But that's what you would use that feature for. Now you would choose to schedule, send now, save for later. We are going to go ahead and show you what it would look like if you had already sent this email. You'd go to email marketing and sent email. Now, for example, we have our reports column. We're going to click on this reports icon. And if we scroll down, we can see the horizontal bar graph. Ours is a little bit limited, but you would have multiple bars showing up. You would have some that were unopened, some that people had clicked on, some that may have bounced or unsubscribed or spammed you, anything like that. It's a really, really great report because if anybody spams you, you can go email opt them out. If anybody has bounced, you can figure out what's going on there. But one of the really cool things is, let's say you sent this out to 100 people and 50 of them opened it, but you've only heard from 20 of those people. So that means that there are 30 people that were interested enough to open your webinar, or excuse me, your email and look at that email, but they never reached out to you. Maybe they got busy, maybe they forgot, and they meant to, they were interested, things just got crazy. So you can actually choose to pick any of those reports. And you have the option of exporting it. You can make that a CSV file, and once you've made that a CSV file, you can actually import it using our Smart Import tool and create a contact group from it. So you can make a contact group specifically for those people that you want to reach out to, that you know were interested at some point, and reach out to them again, maybe with a similar but a little bit different template, and make sure that you get that business. So that is a really, really great feature. We do want to mention that we offer text blast. We also offer conference calling. So if any of you are using freeconferencecalling.com, we are integrated with them. So if you use it from within your UnitWise account, you're skipping a step. You're making it that much easier for you, and you're keeping everything all in one place. So that saves you time as well. With that, we'll go ahead and go back over to our slideshow. Congratulations. You've taken the first step towards a successful holiday sales season. This is, again, our finished email template. It's very cute. It's festive, but it's also neat and professional. I'll just give you a second to look at that. And go ahead and go down to what we learned. If any of you wanted to take notes so that you could ask questions or maybe reach out to us in the future about any of these things, this is what we covered. We went over creating email templates. We went over email marketing campaigns, email reports, contact groups, and text blast / conference calling. But now we've reached the point where we'll go to our Q&A. So if there are any questions, we'll go ahead and start addressing those. Okay, thank you, Debbie. Yes, we will definitely go to that. Let's see, that's an excellent question. Thank you so much. So Debbie wants to know if she can see who opened her email, and you absolutely can. We're just going to go back over to our UnitWise account, and that is in the report section. So that's under marketing, email marketing. You go to sent emails because it's going to be any that you've already sent, and you can view them from any that you've already sent. It doesn't have to be recent. It can be at any point. You'll go to reports, and while we only have these two here because it is our account for business purposes, you would be able to see anybody that opened it, and you can highlight over that and just click on it. It'll open it up and show you those emails and those names of people that opened it. Same thing with people that didn't open it, people that clicked from it, or maybe if they went to that link to your website, they can go from right there. If any of them bounced or if anyone unsubscribed or spammed, you can see all of those things from that report very, very easily. Okay, Jennifer, thank you. That was a great question. You would create a link for the raffles by either uploading that to your resource library and your website and creating that link there. But it doesn't have to be a link specifically to your UnitWise website. It looks like Jennifer asked that. Thank you, Jennifer. No, you can use any URL, any website. We just use the UnitWise one just for the example, but it could be anything that you wanted. We did want to mention, just as a side note, email marketing is for existing customers that you have. You want to make sure that these people know that you're going to be emailing them, that you do have permission to email them. You can't use it for leads that may mark you as spam because it's going to affect your UnitWise account and your email marketing abilities. The spam marks are very serious, so you want to make sure that you are emailing the people that are expecting those emails. Let's see if we have any more questions. Okay, thank you all for sticking around. We are just going over a couple more questions. So we are actually going to post this on YouTube. We're hoping to have it available probably by tomorrow. So you will be able to go online and rewatch it if you wanted to walk through doing it yourself or anything like that. Okay, it looks like that's all the questions for now. We're going to go back over to our slideshow. We'll go down. We did want to show you all that we do have a webinar coming soon. It's going to be Plan for Success and Increase Your Revenue. We're going to go over how to use reports, the actual reports from your UnitWise account to plan for your future. And we're going to go more into how to create those contact groups, as well as how to use the Smart Import tool to do that. So if you enjoyed this one, that's going to be a really helpful one to add on to this webinar. We did want to thank you. If you'll all stick around for just a few more minutes, we're going to go over those exclusive offers that were mentioned at the beginning. We did want to show our contact information, so if you wanted to email us or give us a call about any questions, or you needed any one-on-one assistance with anything, we would be happy to help you with that, and that's how you can reach out to us. Okay, with that, we're done. So thank you so much. Again, if anybody has any questions, feel free to reach out to it. But we really, really appreciate you joining us today. Thank you so much. I hope you guys all have a great holiday season and a good evening. Thank you.